This video is covering the skill called Converting Between Compound Units Advanced. We're going to go through a couple examples. If you've already made it this far, you've already practiced converting between compound units basic, where they only ask you to do 1 unit conversion. So they either ask you to convert distance or they ask you to convert time. In advanced mode, they're going to have you convert both units, distance and time. They will have a follow-up question just like they did with basic, and we'll ignore that follow-up question until we've addressed the original question. In our first problem, it says a car is traveling at a speed of 54 kilometers per hour. 54 kilometers per 1 hour. And it asks, what is that car's speed in meters per second? So we need to convert 54 kilometers into an exact number of meters, and we need to convert hours into an exact number of seconds. So we're going to start off with hours and seconds. In converting from hours to seconds, there are 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. So if we take 60 times 60, that will tell us that there are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. All right, so we've converted for time. 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. Now we're going to convert kilometers into meters. So starting off with 54 kilometers, if you know kilometers or kilo means 1,000, so we're moving 3 place values for the decimal point. Or if you can grab your formula sheet, it will have the metric chart that will help you with your conversions as well. 54 kilometers, and we're moving towards meters, so 3 place values to the right, 1, 2, 3, placeholder 0 since there are no values there. So 54 kilometers is the same amount as 54,000 meters. The question that they're asking is, what is the car's speed in meters per second? Per second means 1 second. Our conversion here is per 3,600 seconds, but we can fairly easily convert this to per second. We're going to slice it down or proportion it down to a unit rate per 1 second. And the way we do that is the fraction bar means division. So we're going to take 54,000 and divide it by 3,600 seconds. And we get 15 meters per 1 second. 15 meters per 1 second. This is our original answer to their first question. Then they ask us a follow-up question of how many meters will the car travel in 10 seconds. So we take our 15 meters in 1 second times the 10 meters in 10 seconds. The 15 meters in 1 second times the 10 seconds, which gives us 150 meters will be traveled in the 10 seconds for their follow-up question. Let's try a second example. A parachutist's rate during a free fall reaches 135 miles per hour. 135 miles per 1 hour. It wants us to figure out what is that rate in feet per second. Follow-up question, at this rate, how many feet will the parachutist fall during a 5-second free fall? In your computations, use the fact that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. Don't round your answers. The unit conversion 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet will be helpful in our distance conversions, which can also be found on your formula sheet. Okay, I'm going to start off with converting time, 1 hour, to an unknown number of seconds. This is the exact same time conversion we were doing before, so we're going to just carry that information over. 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. And then this time we're converting miles to feet. Miles to feet. So 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So we want 135 of those miles. So we're going to take 5,280 times 135. If you want, you could set up a proportion for that in order to solve as well. So just a strategy that might be helpful with other examples as well. That means 135 miles is equal to 712,800 feet. They're asking us what is the rate in feet per second, so we need to convert that to a unit rate, feet per 1 second, and we do that by dividing. Fraction bar means to divide. So the 712,800 feet divided by 3,600 seconds is 198 feet per 1 second. So, answer to their original question, what is the rate in feet per second? It's 198 feet per second. And then their follow-up question says a parachutist falls 5 seconds. So we'll take the 198 feet times 5, and that gives us 990 feet during their 5-second free fall. I hope going through a couple of these examples has been helpful. Make sure you have your notes out as you work on your problems on your own. And if you have any additional questions, please make sure you ask your teacher. Thank you.